Hey guys, it's Destiny, and today I'm going to be showcasing Robin with Jingliu since I have been getting a few comments asking me to show her off with her, and the content I'll be sharing as well is from the Creator Experience server. And just as one quick disclaimer, the content I'll be sharing is not indicative of the final product, and there may or may not be changes before the server update. Before we get into today's showcase though, let me know one of your favorite snacks in the comments down below. And lastly, if you guys do enjoy videos like these, do make sure to hit the subscribe button and also leave a like on the video. And now let's get straight into it. For the first showcase of today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys Jingliu with Bronya and Robin, since I did have a few requests after I showed this team off with Blade. How does Jingliu do with this team? So I thought I'd show you guys this first, and then I'll show you guys the second showcase of today's video. So right out the bat with Robin, we're just going to use her skill to get that nice damage boost for the whole team. And now with Luocha, we're just going to basic attack, and Luocha is so nice here just for helping us get back skill points. And what I'm going to do is just focus on the lady here. And now with Jingliu, we are going to go into our transformed state. We're just going to use our skill right here. And it really sucks that we're literally so close to getting Jingliu's ultimate. Like, we're right there, but honestly, it's okay. Now what I'm going to do is advance forward Jingliu with Bronya. And now with Jingliu, I am going to use her skill and then her ultimate, just so we can get another stack so we stay in our form longer. And now we are going to get attacked, but thankfully we did not get imprisoned. And Luocha's gonna come in clutch and heal us up. So now with Robin, we're just gonna basic attack. And then the turbulence is gonna kick in with Luocha, another basic attack. And now with Jingliu, we're gonna use our skill once again on the lady. And now we're going to advance forward Jingliu, use Bronya's ultimate, which I love this ultimate, it's just so cool. So there we go. And now I'm actually going to basic attack the Mara guy over here. And then we are going to use Robin's ultimate and push everyone forward. We're just gonna push everyone up now with our 100% advance forward, and we get to obviously have Robin just dancing. She's just so adorable during this mode. Like, look how cute she is. And now we're just gonna have like a bunch of buffs. We have 324% crit damage, which is kind of crazy. And now what we're going to do is, honestly, we could just attack the robot once again, and now we can just use our skill. I think both of them will be really close to dying. Yeah, the fish is gonna explode, and then we could just basic attack the robot again. And honestly, this basic attack should be good. There we go. Going into the next wave, I'm just going to use Luocha's skill and then Jingliu's ultimate, just in case we do get attacked by Yangqing and when he does summon the swords. So then we'll just have more energy leading up to our next ultimate. So Robin did get attacked, which is perfectly fine. Bronya get attacked as well. And now with the Luocha, we could just basic attack the TV over here. And onto Yangqing, we're just going to focus our attention onto him and the swords next to him. Advance forward Jingliu once again. Use another skill here, and then the swords should explode, or rather go away. And we're going to heal up Robin a little bit. And Jingliu is going to get attacked, but this is perfectly fine. And now what we could do is, honestly, with Robin, I could just basic attack. The turbulence does kick in, and Bronya does have her ultimate now. Oh my gosh, Jingliu is a little low, but it should be fine, you guys. Gosh, her health, like, if I had another hit, I'm kind of scared, but it's fine. What we're gonna do now is, once again with Luocha, just basic attack. And now with Jingliu, we can use her skill. And then with Bronya, let's actually use Bronya's ultimate first and then advance forward, just so Bronya can build towards her next ultimate. Now with Jingliu, let's see if we can actually beat up the sword. We did not, but it's fine. I'm going to use her ultimate now with the focus on Yangqing, of course. And keep in mind, Yangqing is very resistant to ice. So we're doing as much as we can with Jingliu, even though he is heavily resistant. Please don't freeze me. Please don't freeze me.
Got him!
No! Why? Every single time he always wants to freeze me. This sucks, but whatever. Okay, we're gonna heal up Robin, which is really nice, and we can just use Luocha's ultimate here. With Jingliu, we're just gonna use her skill once again. Advance forward Jingliu. There we go, another skill. And now with Robin, we actually have to replenish right here, but we're going to advance forward the entire team as well. So there we go. And thankfully, Luocha is actually faster than the other two, since I am running pretty low on skill points here. So we're going to use Jingliu's skill, and then now we're going to advance forward. So now with Bronya, we can use her ultimate, and then we did get that one skill point. That skill point is kind of clutch. So now what we could do is use another skill with Jingliu, and honestly, we should be able to knock out Yangqing here in literally only one cycle, and he's super resistant to ice. There we go. Yangqing is dead. And that is what he gets for freezing my Robin. Yang Cheng always has an agenda to freeze me, so I'm just going to keep coming back with more and more revenge. But let me show you guys now the second team of today's video. For the second showcase, I'm going to be showing off Luocha, Robin, Blade, and Jingliu. Also had a couple questions about this comp as well, so I thought I'd show you guys how this team performs together. Let's get straight into it. We are going to get attacked here by the lady, but it's perfectly fine. And with Robin, we are just going to use our skill like always. And now with Luocha, he's going to once again act as a skill point generator as well as our healer. So we're just going to basic attack with him. And now with Blade, here we go. And we're honestly just going to be able to focus on either of these two, honestly. So let's just go ahead and focus on the robot. With Jingliu, we're also going to be able to get into her form. And now what's really nice is that Blade is actually going to be losing health because of Jingliu, which means that Blade is going to be able to get a lot of follow-ups as a result. So there we go. Luocha healed himself. We did get a follow-up in, and now the turbulence is going to kick in. And now what I could do is just use Jingliu's ultimate here. So there we go. And we can basic attack onto the lady. And now with Luocha, basic attack once again. With Blade, we can use his enhanced basic attack. And what I'm going to do is actually now advance forward Robin. And I wanted to wait until Jingliu attacked before using Blade's ultimate so that we're actually able to have Blade's ultimate now be beefed up with Robin's ultimate, because we have all of these buffs going on. And then for Jingliu, we also have a bunch of buffs going on. So with Luocha, I'm just going to basic attack the robot. And now with Blade, honestly, we can use our ultimate. I'm just going to use it on the lady here. So there we go. We are really close to also getting another follow-up. So let's just see if this is enough. Okay, the follow-up should be enough. There we go. And then the fish is just going to explode at the end. Now we're in the next wave. And with Luocha, I'm just going to use his ultimate just because we can then have the Abyss Flower Field active for extra healing. And the same thing with Luocha, we are just going to focus on basic attacking. With Blade, we can use his basic attack. We're also going to use Jingliu's skill there. So now Luocha is going to get attacked a bit, and so is Robin, which is perfectly fine. Robin is back, and she also has a good amount of energy, which is really nice because of all the ultimates and then Blade's follow-up attacks. He definitely helps out with regenerating Robin's energy. So because we have the skill points, I'm just going to replenish Robin's ultimate, and now Blade did get attacked. Oh no, the robot! Oh, that kind of sucks. That definitely sucks for sure that the TV did that. Oh my goodness. We're just going to basic attack Yang Cheng here. The turbulence is going to kick in, and now with Blade, we're just going to enhance his basic attacks once again, and we're going to use his ultimate right about here. Boom. And now we're just going to use Jingliu's skill. With Robin, we could just basic attack, and we are going to get hit, but it's perfectly fine. Don't freeze. Oh my gosh, every single time. Okay, thankfully though, we have Robin's ultimate active, but poor Jingliu, she did not deserve that. And now with Jingliu, we're going to use her skill. Now we're going to go into our enhanced form. And right after I do this, I'm now going to use Robin's ultimate just to push everyone back up. The turbulence kicks in, and we're just going to go to town on Yang Cheng here. There we go. With Jingliu, just use her ultimate. And then with Luocha, basic attack. And we can also use our ultimate with Luocha as well. And we should be good to go on clearing this. Once again, also within one cycle. There we go. Now with Blade, and then Jingliu will do the final strike. There we go. Overall, that team is definitely pretty fun as well. And let's get straight into the builds of today's video. For the builds of today's video, here is Jingliu. She is 136 speed. Here is her crit rate and crit damage. And of course, she is also wearing an ice orb. For the light cone, she is holding her signature, but if you don't have this light cone, you can use On the Fall of an Aeon, Under the Blue Sky, a Secret Vow potentially, and so on. For her traces, they are maxed out. For her relics, she is using the Rootlet set, so she can definitely take advantage of the skill damage. And then also the Hunter of Glacial Forest set, which gives her extra ice damage, and then also her crit damage increases after using her ultimate. For Eidolons, she is E0. Then we look at a Blade. Blade is also 136 speed. This should be the exact same Blade build I did in my previous Blade showcase. Good amount of crit rate, good amount of crit damage. And then for his light cone, he is using his signature, but if you do not have his signature, you can use a light cone like a Secret Vow. For the traces, he is maxed out. For the relics, he is using Longevious Disciple and Inert Salcedo for the follow-up attack damage, as well as the ultimate. But if you have better Rootlet pieces, that could potentially work as well, because then you could take advantage of the increased basic attack damage. Ultimately, I would primarily pick whichever one has better substats. And then for the Eidolons, Blade is completely E0. For Robin, she has a good amount of attack, a decent amount of speed, and then here are the rest of her stats. For today's video, she's actually running her free-to-play light cone option, which is for Tomorrow's Journey. This is overall just an amazing light cone option for Robin. If you do have her signature though, of course, that is a great option. Bronya's signature light cone is really good. Meshing cogs is really nice if you get hit a good amount, which if you want Robin to get attacked often, you can try to place her more so in the middle. So if there is any splash damage, then she will get hit from that, which can definitely contribute to more energy with meshing cogs. But for Tomorrow's Journey is honestly an incredible free-to-play option for Robin because you are going to get a good amount of attack. And then whenever she uses her ultimate, it also will increase the damage dealt as well. So overall, this is a good free option. And then for the traces, they are maxed out. For her relics, she has 2-piece musketeer, 2-piece prisoner, and then the broken keel set. Broken keel is primarily just to have even more crit damage for the entire team. For the Eidolon, she is E0. And now we have Luocha, which you can use a multitude of sustains, by the way. It does not have to be Luocha at all. You mainly want a sustain though who can be pretty skill point positive overall, because that will be able to assist with the team's skill point usage for sure. So Luocha is a great option. I believe that Gallagher can also be pretty nice because Gallagher is pretty skill point positive. So honestly, any skill point positive sustain, you should be good to go. For the light cone, we have Quid Pro Quo, and this is a really nice light cone to use on one of your sustaining characters alongside Robin because you are able to regenerate 16 energy for a randomly chosen ally, excluding the wearer, whose current energy is lower than 50%. There are ways to potentially time this where, let's say, Jingliu and Blade are super close to having their ultimates, then this could actually go on to Robin, which will definitely help with Robin's hefty 160 energy cost. So you definitely want ways to assist with this, which great options can be, of course, running this light cone. Shared feeling can also help if you are using a sustain. If you are using a sustain that is using their skill pretty often, which an option could be, for example, Hua. She uses her skill pretty often overall. And Hua is also a really good sustain for Robin in particular because her ultimate will be able to provide Robin 32 energy just right off the bat. For the traces, Luocha is of course maxed out. For the relics, I have Passerby of Wandering Cloud. I like Passerby of Wandering Cloud on my abundance characters because it allows them to have more outgoing healing, and then the additional skill point in the beginning of the battle is just really nice overall, especially if you have to use quite a lot of skills just right off the bat. This is a great option for sure. And then I also have the Space Ceiling Station set on Luocha here. A good option as well could also be, for example, Fleet of the Ageless for your sustaining characters, just so that the team can have more attack, which can also technically benefit Robin as well. But I have Space Ceiling Station on him just so Luocha does have a decent amount of attack, as you guys can see. And then for his Eidolons, he is also E0. For the last character of today's video that we did play with, it will be Bronya. Bronya is 134 speed, which if we check Jingliu, she is 136, and Blade is also 136. Ideally, what you'll want to do is have Bronya slower than your main DPS character, in this scenario Jingliu or Blade, by at least 1 speed, so that you can be able to do the rotation of your main DPS attacks, Bronya advances them forward, and then your main DPS can go again, which can allow you to get a bunch of turns, especially if you have Robin on your team, because now with her ultimate, you're just able to push everyone back up once again and just have a bunch of attacks just within cycles. Here is also Bronya's stats, and she is holding her signature light cone, but of course there are alternative options for sure. You could use a light cone like Past and Future, Meshing Cogs. If you are using a wind DPS with Bronya, then you can use the planetary light cone. And overall, there are quite a few light cone options that you can use on Bronya, since the Harmony light cones overall are just amazing with how much variety they are able to provide. Then for the traces, here we are with all of our traces. They are maxed out. For the relics, I'm just using 2-piece Musketeer and 2-piece Messenger and Broken Keel. So what I primarily did with my relics is just ensuring that I have the speed threshold I want, and then a good amount of crit damage as my priority, and then of course any defensive stats overall, like the effect resistance that can help me out with just resisting debuffs in general. And then for her Eidolons, Bronya is also E0. If you do have E1 Bronya, it could definitely make it easier to use a bit more skill points than normal on a team comp, because then you will have that 50% fixed chance of recovering 1 skill point. And if you do also have her signature, this can also help out. But overall, these are just the builds for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and do let me know if there's any more Robin showcases you would like me to do. I would love to do them. And if you guys did enjoy, of course, do make sure to subscribe, leave a like to support the video, and I hope to see you all next time. Like always, peace.